Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is a review for The Housewives of Atlanta, Season 13, Episode 5. Let's move on past that and whatnot, okay? But first things first, if you have not done so already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, and all that goodness and stuff, okay? Let's not forget to like this video, comment in the comment section. You can also share it on your social media by hitting the little share button. You can also follow me on IG and Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. The link to all of my social media is in the description box below every single video. Always relax and relate and release, okay? Remember to inhale and to exhale, okay, because a lot goes on. And always center yourself and anyone around you. Okay, so we see Candy and Mama Joyce trying to show Riley how to clean up a bathroom. I'm looking like this is what we're going to start with, if you say so. Now, Riley, as we know, is going to college soon in like 5-6 days or whatever. And so they want to show her how to clean up because she's not a good cleaner. Now, this is my thing. There's a difference between someone who don't clean and is nasty or let other folks do it or whatever, and someone who know how to clean but just don't like doing it, and so they pay someone else to do it. Riley seems to know the basics about it, but she just hopes she don't have to do it. You're going to have to clean up after yourself in college. Like, that's just, you not moving into an apartment where you can hire a maid. It's a dorm room. Honey, girl, get, let it be that. Okay, we then see Cynthia and Kenya and Toya meeting up at a little lingerie store. Lingerie, I know. For what, I'm not sure. It wasn't as if they were just, we know sometimes as friends you go out and you just shop, but I'm like, cause y'all shopping for a reason? No? Okay, fine. So Toya then brings up how Kenya sent me a naked photo. She then shows Cynthia a photo of Kenya that she's naked, but you only can see like the shape of her body. I'm gonna show later on or whatever. The shape of her body. I'll show it now. You know, I guess it doesn't really matter, okay? Because she showed it later on, but boom, pow, pow. So this is, I didn't want to do the whole picture because, again, I didn't want that. So y'all can see on her phone, this is what Kenya sent. Clearly, that's an old photo of Kenya. We're going to say that. Now, why is Kenya sending Toya that? I don't know. Kenya says she likes to be appreciated, and for some reason, Toya likes appreciating Kenya. I'm not here for this whole Kenya and Toya new lesbian lovers. Girl, no. I'm not buying it. If that's what Kenya think her storyline would be, bitch, I'm bored. Okay, anyway, girls, bye. So Kenya then brings up how it was a slap in the face that Portia, you know, a sister uninvited me to Portia's party. And I'm like, but it wasn't Portia, it was Lauren, but who, okay, we found about that. Because she brings up how, you know, we all like to support each other at each other's event. Again, it wasn't Portia's event, and Lauren's whole point was she did not know how you would act at Portia's house for an event for Portia. Because, Kenya, you do not have a good track record at anyone's event. So Lauren was protecting her sister. I'm like, bye. The ladies then try on some little sexy clothes and dance around the model, and all their bodies are amazing. All Kenya looks great, Toya looks great, Cynthia looks great. Boom, pow, and pow. Now over at Portia's house, okay, Portia, her mama, and Lauren, you know, sitting around chitting, chatting, and whatnot. Portia brings up how she opened a gift from Kenya for baby PJ, and it was a Rosa Parks doll, which was very nice, and she'll, you know, thank her or whatever. And then Lauren, oh, well, dang, now I feel kind of bad for not inviting her, you know what I'm saying, because when I looked at the guest list, and I'm like, well, dang, you know, all these people really have supported Portia, and it's always been supportive of Portia. However, Kenya doesn't really fit in that mode. Like, they're always off and on, so that's why I said maybe we should not invite her. And I like how Portia was like, you know, don't worry about it, it's fine or whatever you're saying. I'll thank her for the gift, you know what I'm saying, but don't feel as if you know, should have invited her because she gave PJ a thoughtful gift or whatever. You're saying it's fine. Because again, no one ever knows how Kenya and Portia are in their frenemy, friendship, rivalry, whatever, betwixt the two of them. So she then brings up how she's writing a book about her life, from point A to point B or whatever, and how who she was before versus who she is now and who she's growing up to be. Because again, Portia from season whatever was it, season 3 when she came on? Portia came on either in season 3 or season 4. But who Portia was then and who Portia is now, she definitely has grown. She's definitely more mature. She's definitely more, in my opinion, a worldly woman. And I feel like before she was someone's wife. And I think she has just grown into the woman that she is still growing to be, in the future, whatever. But then she brings up how they were talking about, Portia and her mama and daddy separating or whatever, and they got on, Portia and her dad and Lauren's relationship, because again, Portia and Lauren had the same father. And, they bring up how Portia's mom and daddy divorced when Portia was 3. And then I like how Diane said, I tried my best to be sure to make things be as smooth as it could be, because I never wanted, you not to have a bond with him or his other kids or whatever, if he had any at that time. Which is a great thing too, that, Diane, even though me and him did not work out, I'm not going to stop my daughter from being included in his life or whatever. So Portia would go in between, her daddy house and her mama house, because she lived with her mama. And Lauren, being her half sibling, lived in the house with her mom and their dad. And so, she brings up how for her memory is, dad was always at work, but he was also very active in the house. Like every day he would come to my room in the morning and give me a kiss on the forehead before he left for work, which made Portia cry, because again, Portia didn't have those same memories, because again, Portia would come over on the weekends to visit, but she did not have her daddy in the house with her every day, all day. So Lauren got more of that bond with their dad than Portia did. And so, what I like is that Portia doesn't have any resentment or any anger or jealousy towards Lauren for having that bond with their dad. And truth be known, you wouldn't even realize, you wouldn't think they weren't whole siblings if we did not know that, Lauren wasn't Diane's daughter. Like Portia and Lauren have a close sister relationship, and I feel like the reason for that is because it seems like the parents allowed them to bond. So many times people had kids, they break up, and then the parents don't allow the siblings to fully bond and grow and be siblings. And that's why I always say, if you're going to break up with whoever, y'all ain't together, the kids should not suffer for that. The kids should never feel as if, daddy or mama has a whole other family that I'm not included in. Like, they should feel like siblings. And I think Portia and Lauren is a great example of that. They then bring up how, her father passed away. The daddy passed away when Lauren was 10. So I don't know the age difference between Lauren and Portia, but again, he was alive for 10 years of Lauren's life or whatever. And then Portia brings up how the father passed away, and once she was in dating age, it's 17, 18, 19, because she didn't have a good example of what a man should be, that she dated some abusive guys, just some bad dudes or whatever, people she should not have been with or whatever. And it's because she felt like she didn't have any guidance from a man or seeing, what a man should be or whatever. And she brings up, that's one reason why she really wanted her and Dennis to work out, because she didn't want PJ to miss out on bonding time with her daddy the way she did. She wanted PJ to be able to have her mama and her daddy in the same house, which she did not have. So she was trying to give her daughter what she did not have, but did not work out. But she also brings up how, but at the same time, I feel like, Dennis is going to be, Dennis is a great father, and he's going to pour into PJ the way any great dad, does, even though he won't be in the house. And I think for Portia to speak so highly of Dennis is a great thing, because people have to realize a good father and a good husband, boyfriend, or fiance is two different things. Men can be asshole boyfriends and asshole husbands, girl. Asshole boyfriends and asshole husbands, but still be great fathers. and you can kind of keep those things separate. So it feels as if, Portia's trying to do that. Boom, pow, pow. She then admits, okay, that she picked him to be her child father. I knew what I was doing when I got pregnant with her. I laid down and knew what would happen because I said, oh, he don't have no kids. He got his own place. He has his own business. I'm saying he wants to be married. He says I'm pretty, and my legs popped open. I got pregnant, and people were like, I can't believe she act like. I don't think she meant let me trap him into getting me pregnant. I think she meant we dating. He said all the right things. He seems to be a great person, and if I fuck him and I get pregnant, it is what it is. I don't think she was trying to get pregnant, but she also knew what happens when you lay down and have unprotected sex. A baby pops out. So I liked their conversation. I think Portia could have her own spinoff, but her mama, her sister, Dennis mama, I think that would be a great little, you know what I'm saying, Portia's Palace or whatever, little show or whatnot. We're gonna leave that be. We then have the engagement party that Kenya's planning, and for Mike and Cynthia, and I'm like, she there alone, like Kenya. I just think it's weird that Kenya still wear that ring because we don't know see her husband. Anyway, she brings up how she planned this engagement party to the T. And she planned it as if it was her own because she never had one. Well, you barely had a marriage. Just saying. Anyway, the theme of it is, all white, chill. So it's like, hashtag chill up around or whatever. Little ice sculpture that says chill. It's photos of Cynthia and, Mike around or whatever. And the room is chilly because it's Indian hashtag chill. So we do see like the ladies getting dressed. We see Cynthia and Mike getting dressed. We see Portia on the phone getting dressed. We see Candy and Todd getting dressed or whatever. And for some reason, they're under the impression that Biden, Joe Biden gonna beat. I'm like, why do they think that? So within the group text, Shamia said she could not make it, and she said something like, oh yeah, tell Biden I said I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I'm like, who said Biden was coming? I assumed that she was joking, but that made, I think, for at least Cynthia and Portia thinking, he gonna be there because again, they told them like if you're not there by this time, the doors will be locked, and everyone had to get tested for COVID. And I'm like, I guess they thought that girl bye. Anyway, we do see Tanya and Candy get there, whatever, and because Tanya got there first, she's like, oh, how am I here before Candy? And then Candy, oh well, no, it's not really Candy's event, it's really my event. This is an engagement party, a do-over for Cynthia. Oh, so it's like to make up for the one that you kind of messed up. Well, whatever, fine. So again, Candy's there, Tanya's there, and then Cynthia might get there. Kenya wanted everyone to be there before Cynthia, but again, they are always late. She should have told Cynthia to come an hour later than everyone else, so that would have the late people time to get there before Cynthia, but that's just me. Anyway, so again, Mike and Cynthia arrive, and when they walk in, they don't even realize that it's a party for them because they didn't walk in like reading the decor or read. They walk like, okay, hey, what's up or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, surprise. They was like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And they like, what the fuck is going on? And then they looked over, they're like, look, walk out and walk back in, like, and look around. And then Mike was like, and they then sing, oh my God. At that point, they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. They were happy, whatever. Happy. Okay. It looked really, really nice. Okay. All whites. Okay. Really fancy. The little placemat things that, Mike and Cynthia name on it. It was, Cynthia said it could be the wedding. No, it's also, well, the reception. It looks so nice. And it did look really, really nice. The lady she hired to do it all did an amazing job. Everyone looked great. Okay, they looked fantastic. And again, I like how they thought, all white, fancy, dressed up. Don't come in here in no click-clacks, no kitten heels, and no jean shorts. Okay, this is not that event. Now, we do see Cynthia talking to Kenya, and then talking to Kenny, asking them both about bringing the bridesmaids in her wedding. They both, of course, agree. Now, Cynthia, when she talked to Kenya, oh my God, what? Oh my God. I'm like, Kenya, calm down, okay? Calm down. But again, she was happy to be in her friend's wedding. Now, as they all sitting around doing this and doing that, we see Marlo, who came in 30 minutes late. Okay, so fine. We then see Portia, who was almost an hour late, and she come in as Kenya is giving a whole little toast, congratulatory, you're welcome for the party toast to Cynthia and Mike. And she, oh, how rude. How can she just walk in late? And I'm like, but it wasn't as if she knew, one, the party was your party, or two, that it was for Mike. And like, no one knew what it was. It's not as if she was being rude. She was late. I mean, people be late, but being rude is late. Being late is rude, is what I'm gonna say. But again, girl, bye. So she like, oh, what's is it a wedding? Like, am I late for the wedding? Because again, she's like, what is going on? Oh, it's an engagement. Oh, and again, a good time had by all. For some reason, Kenya was singing. Kenya should never sing. Kenya was a bit drunk, though. She was a little bit tipsy. She can't really hold a note too much, but I'm like, it was still fun to see her want to have fun and, like, sing as Cynthia and Mike dance around. But we then sing Portia and Candy singing. I'm like, oh, it was so cute. It was very amazing to see, Mike and Cynthia so happy, dancing and enjoying this party. It was amazing to see Portia and Candy singing Chill With You, Netflix and Chill or whatever, to Cynthia and Mike. Mainly because, they had that whole Dust Up Bad Blood a few seasons ago, whatever. So to see them in a really good place, to be able to like have fun together and sing and look great doing it, was really, really great. And just everyone having a positive, amazing time celebrating. It was a good thing that Kenya thought to, set this up or whatever. And so we then see, as they are sitting for dinner, Toya arrives an hour and 22 minutes late. I'm looking like, how the fuck is you that girl? See, that's why she didn't get no peach, but I'm gonna leave that be too. So Portia, okay, so like, what about the bridesmaids? Like, who? And then, oh well, I asked, Kenya, and I asked Candy or whatever, and I'm like, oh, does Portia want to be one? But Portia then said, like, I didn't expect for her to ask me to be in her wedding. I feel like Cynthia and Portia are cool, but I also would thought it was weird if she would have had Portia in, because I don't think Portia and her are like that. You know what I'm saying? So, not even a dig. I think they friends, but not like in my wedding friends or whatever, but it's fine. So Toya come in, hey, has any of y'all seen the naked photo that Kenya sent me? I'm like, bitch, how would they see the naked photo that Kenya showed you? So again, this is where she showed everyone the naked photo of Kenya at Cynthia and Mike's engagement party in front of everyone's people. You know what I'm saying? Cynthia, Mike is a husband or whatever. You see Todd as a husband. I don't know who the man was sitting next to Toya. Was he Cynthia's assistant? I don't know. But the point is, I'm like, who pulls out a naked photo of somebody on the phone? Toya, this is why she did not get a peach. I think she wants to be like a Marlo-esque character, but with a peach, and it did not work. Marlo deserves a peach more than Toya would. I'm like, girl, it's just dumb. Anyway, and like, oh my god, ha ha ha, oh my god, don't show that. No, you wanted her to. That's not a recent picture. And that is no shade to Kenya or her body. I'm just like, we know that's not Kenya now. So when you send someone an old naked photo and they keep bringing it up, it's because you want them to. Y'all both want the attention. Y'all both do not have a storyline. So y'all want y'all storyline to be, hey, we could be bumping coochies. No one believes that Toya and Kenya is bumping coochies. I just don't. It's like, whatever. And everyone looks shocked. Like, why or how was Kenya sending photos of herself to Toya? And I'm like, girl, no one but Jesus knows. No one but Jesus pieces or whatever. Now, Marlo then said, oh, so you're going to get your butt done too? I said, oh, not the butt done too. Which makes Kenya mad, but I feel like she's like, well, no, she said that she wanted to have stuff done, so I just assume she may be in her butt done too. Whatever, shut up, Marlo, you know what I'm saying? I should not have invited you, you know what I'm saying? You just want to eat my ass. I'm like, who say that someone wants to eat their ass over dinner? I'm like, that's just nasty. Ken's like, wait, calm down. Like, we was having a good old time. Let's not let things go left. Let's keep things about Cynthia and Mike. Let's kind of keep calm and whatnot. And so Kenya then say, oh, I know that there are 3 women here that I would, have sex with. I'm like, Kenya, where Mark? Where your daughter? We have all that. We're your friends. Like, I want Kenya to have something else. Kenya keeps trying to distract us from the fact that she and her husband don't have no good marriage and that she is going crazy about it. So let me kind of, distract y'all with the foolery and the fuckery of everything else. Kenya ain't bit more eating coochie than the man on the moon with no coochie. I'm not God cannot. Anyway, Kenya then brings up, oh, Portia, did you get the gift from me? From Cynthia? Yes, I did. It was really nice. Thank you so much. It was a nice gift. Yeah, it would have been nicer if I could have gave it to you in person. Look like, oh my God, here we go. And then they're like, yeah, but like, it wasn't a surprise event. Portia is not the one who uninvited you. Like, it's kind of fine. Well, this was also a surprise party too. It was all about Cynthia, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't make it about me, or who I like, or who I don't like. It was about everyone for Cynthia. Well, Kenya, that's great. That's fine. Whatever. My sister doesn't know if I like you, okay? You know what I'm saying? No one knows where we are. So we're going to blame it on that. Like, don't try to blame my sister or me, for that matter, because you was invited to a party that I didn't plan. You know what I'm saying? Let's move past that or whatever. Leave it be. I'm like, girl. And then poor, like, she's proven Lauren's point by making this an issue. I'm like, yeah, because you're making a scene at someone else's event. Kenya, oh my God, this Kim. So the end of the episode is Riley leaving college. She's gone. Boom. Packed up her shit, you know what I'm saying? They driving her down to New York. They have 2 hours to get her unpacked because, due to COVID, the parents only have 2-hour pockets to get stuff down there, get it all unpacked, and then leave or whatever. It was sad seeing Ace being sold. Oh, I want to go with Riley. And he was crying because, and she didn't pack any gloves. Like, I have to give her some gloves because she didn't pack any gloves to clean. It was so sweet, okay? And then that was it. We do, like, scenes of Riley from, season 2 up until now. It made me miss her old nose. But again, it is what it is. And that's all this episode was. I'm done. Peace.